Sure.
Let's start. Right, cool. So today we're not doing plated meals. It's a family style, so more like a buffet type of meal. Two salads. One, obviously, we did not use eggs. However, we've added, cucumber. This one has got eggs, and then it also has an apple in it. The major thing that I always find nice is that when you use Parmesan cheese, it acts as a form of dressing. So we drizzled with a bit of olive oil, and then we have the sushi. So here it's just basically the crab rolls done differently. Sort of your California style. Your maki. That's basically what we've done. Just that. Okay, so today we didn't use salmon, we didn't use anything else. And then you have your starch, which is your orange and star anise seed potatoes. So basically you blanch them, and then after that you season them. So when you blanch them in your chicken stock, you've got your star anise seed in there as the main flavor. And then once they come out, you refresh them in ice cold water. Then season them with whatever that you want to season. In this case here, I've used Cajun spice, and then also drizzle with fresh orange juice, zest as well, and then in the oven. Within 20 minutes they're all cooked because they're already blanched. And then you've got your sesame and also ginger and honey pork ribs. So the pork ribs, again, you also cook them for 3 hours in your pork stock, with bay leaves, star anise seed, cinnamon stick as well, for about 2.5 hours a minimum, depending how soft you want them to be done. But you could also use something like a white wine or red wine if you want a bit of different flavor. And also in terms of your marinade, you could use something a bit more different, like this is probably the second recipe that I've done. The first one I've basically used, some guys locally here, they use Coca-Cola, tomato sauce, chutney, and then they marinate, whether it's a steak or whatever. But that's my base. But then going forward, then I add a sesame seed oil, orange zest, and also a fresh orange juice. But I don't use Coca-Cola in this case. And then obviously, just after you roasted them, you drizzle them with toasted sesame seeds. And then this side we have the lamb chops, which are simply grilled and then sliced. And then we had our steak on a salt block, which is we use the Himalayan salt. I mean, obviously there's a lot of benefits on the salt. A lot of people uses it in the spa to do body scrubbing. You can wash with it, you can cook with it. In this case here, we obviously cooked with it in the block. So we heated up in the oven for about half an hour on 300 degrees. Came out, and then we did our sirloin steak in here. Did not season the sirloin steak, but however I used a bit of Cajun spice just to season it. Olive oil, and then it's still hot now. You can still cook another thing, as you can see. And then the lamb chops, you can do it here. You can do the fish here as well, something like salmon. Crust it with sesame seeds. It's a bit of Asian tonight, a bit of local, whatever that we can find locally available. You can also do something like a tomahawk steak here, but to bear in mind the thickness of the steak. It could be, if it's too thick again, it might take a bit longer, but something that is probably about a centimeter or centimeter and a half should be ready within 15 minutes on a medium rare temperature, which would work quite well. Though I did not do a risotto rice, I need to do a risotto, but I think it's a lot of food for all of us to taste for tonight. I think in the next week's editions we'll probably do a risotto with something else. I don't know, maybe fish. But yeah, I think we've done a lot of meat, so we need to change. Thanks.